How is everybody doing this morning? How is everybody doing? Toss my hair back into a ponytail. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Chris. You're first today. How are you? Hopefully it's not too cold where you are. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. We'll get started in a minute. I just want to get myself together. Chris, if you can hear me, shoot me a thumbs up icon in the chat so I can know that you can hear. Morning. Oh, sometimes it's hard getting this hair into a ponytail. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? All right. I think my. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. Get started in the morning. Good morning, Chanel. How are you? My package came yesterday. Let's get myself together a little bit. Oh, man. I did in super late last night, so I have like the morning voice because I'm a little tired. Good morning, brother. How are you? Come on in, tap that like button, get that part of the stream over with. Come on in. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Just trying to figure out what all we're gonna. I have so much stuff to do out in the garden today. Thank you, Chanel. Thank you, Kenneth. Um, I have so much stuff to do out in the garden today. I'm just really trying to sit here today and decide what's gonna happen today versus what's gonna happen tomorrow. Um, I do need to do everything I need to do. Good morning, Donzel. Good morning. Good morning. So hey friend. Now I have the song in my head. Um, every time I see your name pop up. Miss T sings it all the time. I'm not a singer, so I'm not gonna sit up here and sing on this stream this morning because that's not my jam. I really can. But like I was saying, I have a few things to do this morning, and yeah. And I'm going to show you some of the things that I did, which tomorrow you'll see a video drop. So before I get started, welcome to the stream this morning. We're going to get busy in the garden. For those of you that are new to the channel, I'm Farmer Chas. Please come in, like, subscribe, share out the stream, all the things this morning. So I'm hoping to have a good time with you guys this morning. I'm a very interactive I'm a very interactive live stream gardener, content creator. So I'm hoping that we have a good time this morning. Lots of interaction, lots of chatting, all the things. Oh, I put my ponytail up too high. I can't barely put my hat on. So, hey, happy Saturday. Shelly, I have something that's coming your way next week before I'm going to try to put it in the mail before I leave. I hope it's just a good surprise for you. Um, so glad you came into the stream this morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's cold outside, so I did a thing and I had my and before you ask Rich, there will not be one waiting for you when you get here this week, but I got me some long sleeve shirts. Made. Good morning, Gwen. How are you? You like my shirt, brother? Like my shirt? Good morning, everybody. Wait a minute, friend. So just asking for a friend caught a little baby snake at, on her homestead last week, and she's saying she caught it and released it, and she was laughing at me because I was like, nope, I would have been done. So yeah, I got me some long sleeves. Long sleeves it feels a lot better than being out here with the short sleeves on, and then I still have my sweatshirt here if I want to toss it on and when I go outside. But I think I'm just gonna put on a little coat today. Thank you, everybody. I'm glad you like the shirt. Am I scary? I'm very scary. I don't do things that move fast like that. Like, that's why, like, if I had a homestead, I don't know if I would be able to have chickens because, like, picking them up and stuff, I don't know that I could do that. So yeah, I like the goats and all the farm animals. Gwen, you right. I'm not scary. I'm just scared. 100% correct. All right. I can't take that from y'all, and y'all can't take that from me. I do not mess with like you know how sometimes you take your kids to the zoo and you feed the animals and stuff. Guess who's not going up with her child to feed those animals? Okay. Um. Yeah. Rich. He don't. Friend. Rich don't. He don't play with snakes. Right. So yeah. I mean, it is what it is. So exciting new y'all. I'm very excited, and I know he in the stream and he gonna geek out while he in the gym, right? But guess who arrives on Tuesday? My big brother arrives to Jersey on Tuesday, and we're gonna do all the things. So I'm hoping because my birthday is not this Monday, but the next Monday, and he'll still be here. I'm hoping that maybe on my birthday or at some point in time, while we're not gonna be here from Thursday to Sunday, but I'm hoping that while he's here, we can live stream with him. He's gonna teach me some new things with the content creation, so maybe we can make things a little bit better with the stream. But y'all, Rich Black Man is gonna be in Jersey with Farmer Chas kind of country gardening last week. Um, so yeah, y'all calling me a chicken in the chat. Thank you, Donzel. We're not chicken. We're not chickens. We're brave. We just don't mess with animals like that. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with my eye this morning. It's like leaking. So yeah, I mean, all right. So let's talk about what I'm gonna do in the garden today. Okay. Let's talk about it for a little bit. I don't. I don't, Kenneth. I don't believe in paranormal activity. I don't even really watch too much sci-fi either. So that's not my jam. So yeah. You went to a petting farm safari with your granddaughter, and let's say it's a one. Hey, you gave it a shot. So if there's ever a safari, I'm the one in the safari. I need to sit in the middle so that I'm not next to the windows because the whole idea of something sticking its head into the vehicle, biting, feeding, I don't really want to do that. So, like, I'm gonna give you a prime example, right? I'll give you a prime example. When Rich and I go on vacation, when we go on our birthday vacations, because that's what we do. A lot of people say, "Oh, you don't take your spouse with you." Yes, but not on birthday vacations because I want to do all the things on vacation, and that's just not his jam. He's a relaxing vacationer, and I like to do stuff. So when we go on vacation, right, Rich wants to find the wild animals. Like if you go to a resort and it says don't feed the monkeys, guess who's out there trying to feed the monkeys? Rich Black Man. And I'm looking at him like, I hope it bites you. Okay? I hope it bites you. Anyway, not me. I don't want them to have rabies and bite him, but I want him to learn to not feed wild animals and be because he want to video everything. You hear me? He's a true content creator because he want to see all the things. So no, thank you. But all right, y'all think I'm joking. If y'all ever see us on stream together and if you ever watch any of the vacation footage, I don't know that we have any footage where there are wild animals, but he's the one to be out there playing with wild animals and I just don't understand. So there are a few things that he don't really mess with like that. Um he's afraid of alligators but not afraid of alligators. He says that they're harmless, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Um I do think he's scared of snakes. And what else, brother? I don't remember the other thing. He thinks bears are good to record, but I don't think he would really play with a bear if he got up on it. So we would see. Chanel, good that you believe me, because he would do the most. Okay? So yeah, Rich is crazy. Okay? He's kind of crazy. So there is a poll in the chat before we get started. If you're in the live stream, can you go ahead, drop your response on the poll, just because I want to see who's doing what based off of who's on my channel. So when you have your own plants and stuff, do you um do you do your own composting? Good morning, Miss J.K. Gardner. Good morning. Good morning, CC. I'm not sure if I said good morning. So good morning to you. So I'll show you in a little bit why I asked, do you do your own composting? What? Ain't no such thing as a harmless. I said the same thing, Shelly. It's no such thing as a harmless alligator. And even in my opinion, I don't even think there's a such thing as a harmless snake either. Okay? Friend and everybody else thinks it's a such thing, but no thank you. No thank you. Good morning, CC. Don't start any mess this morning. Yeah, CC. CC can start some mess. I need a little bit of entertainment, y'all. So I'm a chair of a fundraising committee, and my committee had an event last night, and I didn't get home till really late. So I am tired, but I'm up. I'm up, and I'm about to go out in the garden or do stuff in here, and then go out in the garden, and that's all that we have to worry about, right? So CC can start a little bit of mess with me this morning. I kind of need the boost and the laughs, okay? So first things first, Rich, you said we be in their home messing with them. Listen, I don't agree with you, brother. So I don't remember which content creator posted this on their stream, right? Good morning, Pam. Good morning. You rolled over and said, "Let me check my girl out." Good morning, Pam. Everybody say good morning to Pam. So, there was a content creator, Gardner, that posted I want to say a couple weeks ago, they posted in their post in there where you do the post that there was a seed sale going on, and it was too good to pass up. So, because y'all know sometimes I can't help myself, guess who ordered some more seeds? And they arrived yesterday. So I don't even remember what I ordered. Good morning, Nisi. I don't even remember what I ordered, but I know that I did order stuff that I can use. So I didn't order like random stuff that I don't necessarily use. So I need to see what I ordered, right? And so I'm gonna open it this morning if I can find my scissors. You know what? I'm not even gonna use my scissors. Shelly, you wasn't on live stream, but let me show you. Everybody else seen it. You asked me if I had got it. I got my Hori Hori knife, but you see mine's got the pink handle or whatever. But let me just open up this box because I don't remember what I ordered at all. Um, and the seeds were so inexpensive. They were yeah, I bought some more groceries. No harm, no foul. I don't remember what I ordered, but I know it's all stuff that I can use. I'm having a hard time getting in this box. They don't want me to show y'all what I got. Let me see. Let me get the scissors. So, maybe, yeah, the scissors are small. I can get in here with the scissors. So, I do know that I need to get a new box, like seed box to put my stuff, because my box is like over full and I haven't thrown out any seeds, and I have new seeds, and then I have seeds from my plants that I kept seeds from. So I need a new box for my seeds. So I'm gonna get that. Oh, they sent stickers, which I could put on my box. So I have what, four? They sent me four stickers. Um, so this seed company, Shelly is asking, what seed company is it? This is Urban Garden Plants. I think that was it Roshita that posted this link? It might have been Roshita. So, the garden community, y'all are great because some of these sales I would never catch. And then when I saw the sale, I sent the link to Chanel and she bought groceries twice, y'all. So I'm not the only one that be in here buying groceries, right? So, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. There's just okay. And so Chanel was saying this is a black owned business, which is great. They have their card here. Let me show you. They have a QR code on the back and their social media stuff, and then the little card on the front. I think that's pretty neat. The packaging is very, very nice here. They have it, I mean, they got these seeds packed in here. Um, uh, oh, you posted about them, Shelly. Okay. I know somebody posted and I saw it. It came up in my, it comes up in my thing because I subscribe to Shelly. So brother, we do need help. Some of us need help. Some of us have willpower, but with seeds, sometimes I don't have willpower. So like I said, I don't remember what I ordered, but I'm sure okay, the order slip is at the bottom so I can compare. Dag, brother, they said nobody asked you, so I got all of these seeds. I'll go through them in a minute because, like I said, this is crazy. And then they packaged it with the little tissue paper in here. You know, I might repurpose this box. I'm gonna repurpose the box. They gave me my little the order form of everything that I ordered here, so that's great. And I think there was a reason why I ordered some of these. And so what I do like about their packaging already for their seeds is on the package itself, they gave me a little thank you sticker here. See the little sticker? And on here, oh, they gave me, because I didn't order this. Anybody in the chat, what is HYSOP? HYSSOP, HYSOP. I don't know what that is, but I didn't order it. So I guess that's my free packet of seeds. HYSOP. I'll be reporting y'all, Chanel. I care and y'all need help. Is there a Seeds Anonymous? I don't know. LOL, Rich. We do need help. I'm going to pick up another item today and I will try to unboxing and tell you later. I look forward to it. Are you streaming tomorrow, Shelly? Because I know you usually stream on Sundays if you're free. Can't wait to see what you got. I'm also thinking, I don't want to spoil my own surprise, but somebody texted me and told me that they sent me something and they hope I can use it. So now I'm like waiting, trying to figure out what was sent. His Hyssop. What is it, Shelly? What is it? um, so yeah, what is it? All right, so I got this, the Hyssop. Thank you. Y'all know that I love purple globe turnips. So I got two of those. Let me put them back in here. So two purple globe turnips. And then, oh, you're gonna go live today. Okay. Hopefully I have a meeting later, so hopefully I'm not busy when you have. So then I got the golden globe turnips. I don't know if I've ever had these, so that's why I ordered them. Um, and another thing that I like about these seed packets is it gives you the germination days, the plant spacing, maturity, ideal temperature. If you're going to do it in a container, it also tells you how many containers, like what size container and how many plants you can put in each container, which I think is great. And then it also gives you the direct sowing recommendation, like the temperature of it. Um, so that I love. I got me some Rio Grande tomatoes. Most of you know that I love the purple tomato variety, so I got two Cherokee purple tomatoes. So that knocks that off my list because I was out of seeds. Um, so Gwen will have some purple turnips. I have black creme coming as well. I got the Ace 55 tomatoes, Swiss chard, the light bright. So hyssop is a fragrant flower. It's medicinal, good for respiratory. Okay, I'm gonna Google it so I can see where I'm gonna put it, whether I'm gonna put it in the back or the front. So yeah, I'll plan it. I'm gonna try it. Hopefully it germinates. I got the emerald okra. I also got I got 2 packs of the giant red mustard. Y'all know I love mustards. And then I got 2 packs of the Florida broadleaf mustards. I'm gonna actually share some of these seeds with my grandmother. Then I got, even though I didn't need them, I don't have this variety, but I got the dwarf French marigolds. I don't have um I don't have this variety. I have like the big yellow and then I have the big orange. but none of the dwarf ones. So that's why I got these seeds. And then I got the Morris, 2 packs of the Morris heading collards. And so y'all know that I love basil. And I had some basil seeds and I tried it in the hydroponics. They did not germinate, but I know that I had got those seeds years and years ago, and I think the seeds were bad. So what I did was I went and I got some Thai basil, Genovese basil, and then 2 Genovese basils. So the basils that I have to go get are, I still want to get some cinnamon basil, and I want to get some Chanel, can you handle that? I want to get some Genovese basil, and I want to get, not Genovese, I want to get some cinnamon basil, and there's another basil that I want, that I have to go and find some seeds for. So that is part of the seeding, the seed video, well, the unboxing of my seeds, because those are the only ones that I remember that I ordered. I'm gonna stick these stickers on my, I dropped one, on my seed container, so I'll put that over on the side and put it in my little bin over here with the rest of my seeds that need to be put up. And another thing that I ordered was, y'all know I'm gonna put PVC pipe out in the garden for like hoop houses, but for now, until I have time to really take my time and do it the way I want to do it, I I'm going to essentially put more, is good for gastrointestinal too. Okay, Pam, look at you knowing a little bit about what these plants are for. Let me find out. I need to be calling you and saying what herbs should I be planting. So y'all know that I had the hoop houses. So I didn't buy the blankets, but I bought more of the fiberglass sticks and things to put them together, because what I want to do is I want to eventually shore up different parts of the garden. So I also got more of the sticks and everything like that. Do I have a, oh, I have, Shelly, believe it or not, um, I have 2 gimbals. So you guys are actually sitting on a gimbal, and I've had them for a while. And then there's this gimbal. So somebody commented to me on one of my videos that um it doesn't shake and stuff. So I actually have 2 gimbals. One I leave on my tripod here, and then one that I hold that I can let up and down and stuff like that. So yes, I have, you got a good eye, Shelly. I have 2 gimbals. I have 2 of them, and may even get a third depending on what I want to do, because I have some content ideas that I want to do that requires more than one camera. So yes. Aaron Rich is saying, get Aaron in chat. I need a long sleeve, not fair. Listen, brother, I got you. Um, I'm fancy and big time, bro. So I'm not fancy and big time, brother. You have a you have the like the gimbal that everybody wants, okay? Enjoy your month off, Shelly. You deserve it. Who got a month off? I ain't see that. Miss J.K. Gardner got to look them up, support, and love to support Black-owned businesses looking for sprout seeds. What's a sprout seed, Miss J.K.? Oh, you're home. Um, you haven't been home in a long time. Yeah, I agree, Shelly. You be on the move. So, so I got that, and there's something else that I got, right? I don't know if I showed y'all last week. You was thinking of doing a camera recording. I think. So I'm eventually probably going to get a camera that does the live streaming and stuff, but I want to be able to be in different places and show like different angles of what I'm doing when I'm out in the garden, so people um can see kind of like what I'm doing. Because even when I go back and watch my videos, sometimes I think like, man, I wish I would have gotten up in there so that people could see like what I'm actually doing. So if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe and like and everything like that. But in my portfolio, we noticed that I worked with 5 different people in their gardens, me teaching them how to garden, different things about gardening. And I don't claim to know everything, but what I do know, I will teach them. And if I don't know it, I'll research it and get back to them. So if you, I think it's called the Garden Glow Up series. So if you haven't checked it out, please do check it out. Um, as a content creator, I would really love that. So, sprout seeds like alfalfa or mung seeds, good for sprouting. Do you eat them, Miss JK, or are they just like cover crops for your garden? Good morning, Four Seasons. Good morning, good morning. So yeah, and then one other thing that I bought that I may do on stream tomorrow, maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. And this is how sometimes you can tell that I do retail therapy a lot because I thought about getting another one. So I did. So let me just show y'all. Let me reach over. I bought a duplicate of what I already have. So I have another garden cube, and I think this one is going to be my salad garden cube, but I'm not sure. So I'll turn it around in a few and let you see what my current hydro system looks like. And yeah, Donzel, I'm catching up. I'm just getting up. I'm watching from bed right now. Hey, look, if you got to watch from bed, it's good for eating. So those sprouts are good for eating in salads or stir fry dishes. Oh, cool. Okay. So I got another one, and brother, I'm expecting a third for my birthday. I'm just letting you know so that you hear what the expectation is. So I will show you guys in a few. Yes, girl, I'm growing. What I did this week, and you'll see extra content for it. But for now, since we're on stream, I'll show you what I did early. Take a sip of coffee here. So I'm going to show you all what I did. And I showed y'all last week what my hydroponics look like. You want $1,000,000? We're going to play the lottery, brother. Um, I'll show you what I did. So we were in the Garden Girls chat last week. Four Seasons, Shelly's Homestead Hideaway, Cece's Texas Garden, Roshita, and I think Lisa, right? And I saw Shelly with like more than two, where she was talking about how she had all these, and I'm like, I thought I just talked to you and you said you had one. How you get so many so fast? I was cracking up, but they go on Facebook Marketplace and do all the things. So, you know, here's my theory, right? It's my birthday month. And if I buy myself something, that's my business, right? I could buy myself what I want to buy. Y'all see this long sleeve shirt right here? I bought myself some long sleeve shirts in different colors because guess what? That's my business. And I could buy myself what I want to buy, right? So I did some things. So Cece was laughing at me last week because I was really trying to figure out how to transplant these I was trying to transplant plants from the hydroponics into some soil so that I could put them out in the garden. So I already started overwintering and I'll show you what it looks like now. So let me turn you guys around really quick, really quick. I'll give you a little glimpse of what it looks like now because I did leave some plants in there and I tried something that I don't know that's going to work. Sounds selfish. Brother, you can't say nothing because you benefit from it because sometimes I buy you stuff too. Okay, so you'll see that I took some of the plants out of there and try to bend you down. So I took some of the plants out. You see the purple basil is doing amazing, amazing. So what I tried to do as well was, I bend you down in there. I tried to plant new plugs in here and it was just me testing to see what would happen. So I put some in there and they don't seem to be coming up. And I think it's because of, um, the light is not far enough down, but I could be wrong. So these are what's left in there, but let me show you guys. Um, so I'll show you where some of the plants went, right? So tomorrow, make sure you stay tuned to the channel and I'll show you where some of the plants went. Just turn this light on real quick. So, and I also tried to mimic, some of these plants are in my way. I tried to mimic the light source so that as I'm overwintering, they don't go through too much shock. So check out where some of the babies went. So there you go. So you'll see that I have taken the pak choi out. I took out the tatsoi, took out the tatsoi. Chanel, yes, I did cover them with domes, and when I saw the sprout, I took them off. I probably should have left it on, but it's just a test because I got to clean that one out anyway. So this tatsoi I did not thin out, and this tatsoi right here I did thin out. So you get to see the pak choi right here. So I put it outside for like an hour yesterday, and when I put it outside for an hour, I'm gonna try to put it out there for another. Um, Shelly, I actually from over the years, I have a ton of grow lights in different colors too. So, um, yeah, yeah, I saw good job on your video, Four Seasons. I saw it too. It's amazing. So right. So the reason why I did it is because I was testing it. Not that I didn't believe you, but I was testing it. But it's okay if those don't come up. They're just mustard greens. I have mustard greens out, and Chanel, I didn't do it because I was testing it. I wanted to see what would happen. Y'all know that I'm an experimenter in my own heart. So I wanted to see what would happen. I did have them covered with domes. And then when I saw the green, I removed them because I wanted to know if it was what everybody said. So now I know, don't do that again. Lesson learned, right? So when I do the next one, I'm trying to decide to make that my salad hydroponics or to put more brassicas to go out in the garden because the basil here, excuse me, the basil here and the basil and the one brassica that I have left in there that I can't pronounce the name for, um, I'm gonna remove those from there. I'm gonna take it out and pot those in soil as well. So that's what I'm gonna do. Cece, if you're still here, I think I just saw you chat. Is there any particular potting soil that you use to transplant your brassicas or your plants out of the hydroponics and put them into the soil? So if there's any specific potting soil, if you could let me know, because I do want to try different potting soils. Thank God, knock on wood here, I haven't seen any gnats or anything like that. So for this hydroponics, what I'm thinking, Texas soil. You mean like soil from the ground? Or is that like a brand? Are you being funny? Texas soil. Like outdoor in the ground soil? Hmm, interesting. So I'm going to start up this hydroponic system, I think yesterday, right? I think she's being funny, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna probably start that hydroponic system up tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on stream or not. It really depends. So yeah, that's part of what I've done last week. I did cover and uncover the stuff outside. Um, I seen squirrel poop in the soil. Is that no? I don't think so. I don't. Hope Yeah, so one of my hydroponic systems, Shelly saying, Nisi, I hope you have an indoor salad grow this season. I am. I'm just trying to figure out which hydroponic system I'm gonna use to oh, okay. Which hydroponics I'm gonna use because that one is gonna go in the house, right? So I have some parthenogenic cucumbers, I have some dwarf tomato seed, dwarf the cucumber seeds, the dwarf tomato seeds, and I also have a variety of different lettuce seeds, and I'm gonna plant them in one of the systems. The only thing is because they grow at different rates, I know that Jacqueline said put cucumbers on one side, tomatoes on one side, lettuce in the middle, but like should I wait to do the lettuce in the middle? Is it gonna grow at the same rate as the cucumbers? I guess I'm just gonna have to test it out and try. But when I was transplanting the brassicas from the hydroponic system to the soil, my nerves were like a wreck because I was like, when I tell you I was tearing up those roots, I was tearing up those roots. Y'all will see it tomorrow. I seem really calm in the video, but deep down inside, my heart was hurting. Um, you're saying, landscaper's pride is a Texas brand. Got it, got it, got it. So it really probably doesn't matter which type of potting soil I use. Nisi saying, Shelly, I turned your second bedroom into a hydroponic grow room with different systems. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I don't think I could do that. I was thinking about putting some downstairs in the basement, but I have been advised to not do that because if that's my husband's space, that's my husband's space, and I should be fair. I'm not gonna say who told me that, but who the person that said that is in the chat. So, good morning, and Angela Calloway. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, all will germinate at the same rate and will fruit at the same time. I'm going to start your let pot with your okay. So maybe when I get my let pot, hint, hint, brother, that'll be my salad garden and I'll put brassicas in this one. Okay. Contemplating doing a setup in your craft room or my office. Okay. What's crazy, Rich? All right. So I will show y'all. Oh, so before I go outside, I'm not procrastinating, but I just want to show y'all everything on the inside before I go on the outside. So, um, and then I'll tell y'all why I asked the question about the um the composting, right? So, where can you get the hydroponic seeds for salads? You mean like the dwarf tomatoes and cucumbers, Gwen? Don't worry about that. I got you. I got some extra. I'll bring it on Monday. Um, the basement can occupy many things. It can, Rich. It can. But like I said, I'm trying to be fair. Sheesh, let me go brew some coffee and get moving. Baby, it took me a while to get up this morning. I brewed my coffee right before I came out on this back porch. I don't even have my table set up out there because I was moving real slow this morning. Mm-mm. Friend, it wasn't Rich. I'm a snitch. It was Shelly. She said, leave that man's space alone. Okay, so let me just show y'all something that I did yesterday. And so when we go outside, nobody on here should look surprised. So y'all know it's been really cold here. My peppers can't really take the cold, but there are certain peppers that I want to keep, right? So the peppers that I want to keep, thank you for all the hearts. I really appreciate it. Appreciate it. So the peppers that I want to keep, I want to overwinter. Now, I'm not saying that they are or not gonna survive, but it is best effort. So if you live in a climate and you don't have to overwinter anything, then don't, right? So to each his own. Snitches get stitches. Oh, he not gonna evict me. That man love me, right, Rich? So um I did overwinter a couple of plants and I'll show you what I did. So with overwintering, someone asked me like what do you do and how often do you have to water? So like you prune them heavily, right? And then you put them in a pot so that they can go dormant in a frost-free location. So all you really need is to water them. So I'm looking like that because these squirrels, they see me in here and they're just like crawling and going across my fence right here. Good morning, Peach. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, so yeah. So you talking about my husband not rich? I'm gonna leave that man alone. Um, but yeah, my brother and my husband love me a whole lot, right, Rich? You better testify to that in the chat how much uh you love me, brother. Um, so yeah, these squirrels is out here doing their thing this morning. So I overwintered my Scotch bonnet plant. So hopefully it will survive. And if it doesn't, it's okay because I have seeds. But let me show you. It's still kind of wet, but that big plant that was in there, no, brother, you cannot plead the fifth. I put some, it's leaking. I put some leaf mulch, and this is that big Scotch bonnet plant I stripped. it down a lot. So you just put it back. And um, what I also did was there are like a couple other plants that I have that I already overwintered. And what I did was I put them on the sun porch as well. So let me just show y'all. I'll show y'all these plants right here. So let's see, put it right here. So these are four of the other plants, and they are doing pretty good so far. I took these out before um, the freeze even came, so they're doing good. I do plan on relocating them soon. I don't really water them. Um, okay, not in my chat acting like Will from Married at First Sight. For all of you, a little off topic from gardening, does anybody watch Married at First Sight? Um, oh, I got stuff on my notebook, water. So you will start your peppers and your hydroponics for Rig 2026. Ooh, CC, tell me more. Tell me more. Maybe I will too. Do you got to leave them in there? Okay. Huh. Interesting. Maybe I'll do pepper plants for Wig 2026. I don't even know what that is, but I do know that y'all be competing against each other and stuff. So what I'm gonna do now is so let me just end this poll real quick, and then I'm gonna start with another poll. And poll. All right. So the reason why I'm asking about do you compost in your own garden, right? So 65% say no, 35% say yes. So I haven't really done a lot of the composting before, and I tried it, and I just wasn't, you know, that it hasn't been a priority of mine. So you did good. I don't think paper plants need light. Put them in a dark place. Yeah, my plan is to put them in the garage. And um, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take you guys out and see what I'm gonna do. Winter, oh, winter indoor gardening. And then, okay, CC, which system are you using for your peppers? Yes, do tell. We would all like to know. So let's go outside. I'm gonna put on my little coat here. I haven't been outside yet, so I don't know if it's cold or not. So I might shed this coat in a little bit. Little lightweight coat. I'm gonna grab my gloves. So the reason why I was asking about the composting is when I pulled up when I pulled up the pepper plants, I left the leaves and stuff out there. And I want to know, do you just put, for those that do compost, can you put the stems and everything in there? I don't know if this is yeah. And I'm gonna get the gloves that will keep my hands insulated. But before I do that, I did something over the freeze that kind of made me mad a little bit. Good morning, peace in my garden. Good morning, how are you? Um, y'all, I left my watering wand outside when it was frozen, and excuse me, but my shit broke. Look at this. So the wand itself didn't broke, but when I went to move this lever yesterday, it was like water was shooting out from like this part of it. So I'm gonna hook it back up to the water hose later because I need to water my garden without having to use my water can. And water started skeeting out from here. So I'm a little bit like Montana not even in here, brother. But yeah, my watering wine broke. So now I gotta go get yeah, crack the plastic on the inside of the handle. So and I knew better. I knew better. I knew better than to leave it outside. And that day when I was covering up my plants, I knew I knew to bring it in and I forgot. So my watering wand broke, and so I'm a little PO'd about that. Now I gotta use, and the other thing that I gotta do is it rained and my water barrel filled up by mistake. So now I gotta use the watering cans and water the garden, which is fine. But now I have to manually use the watering can to water the whole garden today to empty out the rain barrel because I don't want it to keep staying outside in the I don't want it to keep staying outside when it starts freezing because I don't want my rain barrel to break. Sometimes y'all will see me sit my tripod and stuff on the other rain barrel because I left it outside last winter. Over years, I've never really taken it inside, and my old watering barrel cracked last season, so we had to get another one. So, like, the weather is it's not kind to us. So, do I have I got it from Home Depot. Um, and I don't even know if I still have the receipt and anything to prove that I got it from Home Depot. So I don't know if they'll let me I don't know if I could take it back. But I got it in the spring because the old one broke. So y'all gonna see me cover up a little bit. Um, yeah, good morning, Myra Mary. Stay outside all winter. Josh, you put in the coffee talk. Are you putting the coffee grounds in the garden? I do. I put coffee grounds. I put the eggshells, everything. They can pull it up on the card that I use. Oh, well, maybe I'll try it. I don't know what card I use, but they can try all of them for all I care. But I like this one in particular. Peach, you said you leave them out there full of water so that they don't freeze. They don't pop because you know water expands when it freezes. Right. So piece of my garden in the summers and springtime, I don't mind watering with a water can. But like when you go out there and it's cold and you got these gloves on, whether they are winterproof or not, and water start getting on the gloves and then your gloves start freezing, your hands start hurting, right? So yeah. Or do you have the app? It's there. I do have the app, so I'm gonna check it to see if they have it in there. Okay. So y'all don't judge me, but I don't like being cold. So I'm doing all the things to keep myself warm when I go outside. So um no, the rain barrels being full is too much water to freeze this far south, even for you. Okay. I'll see. I mean, I'm sure he tired of buying water barrels, so he told me to empty it so he could put it up. So today the temperature is not that bad, but it's kind of windy. So I'll tell you the temperature today is I think the high is where's my weather at? Oh, there it goes. So it's 42 today. It was 35 when I got outside, well, when I first got out here. So it's kind of chilly for me. Oh, I hate being cold. So what I need to go outside is because I want to take a lot of these leaves. Yours cracked because you didn't empty it. Yeah, that's what happened to mine. So I need these shears, need those gloves, and what I want to do is it's 56 there. I would love for it to be 56 here. Gloves, put them in my pocket. And what I also want to do today is, I don't know where my shovel is, but I want to kind of like where I pulled out the plants, put like some, not compost, but fertilizer in that garden bed because eventually those plants that I pulled out of the hydro, some of them will go in that garden outside. And then I'm going to put the hoop houses out there too. So that's a little bit of what I'm going to do. So just for giggles, let me put up another poll right before I go outside. And everybody, good morning, Calamity Jane. How are you? I'm gonna put up one more poll. Okay, CC in here bragging. Nobody care that you're gonna have 80 degrees later. Nobody cares. Okay. CC in here bragging. Let's see. What should I plant in my hydroponics tomorrow? Yeah, it's supposed so Jacqueline, it's supposed to rain here later. Salad bar or more. Okay, start poll. Okay. Peace in my garden. Where are you located? That is going to be 75 degrees. Currently 50 degrees with a high of 77 later today. You're in central Alabama. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. So I'm gonna take this, but I'm gonna take my shears, my gloves, my device. What else do I need to go out there? 52 degrees in Ohio. You're in Alabama and you got that kind of weather? I am jealous. All right, let me stop procrastinating. I watered in my green stalk yesterday, so I don't really have to worry about doing that today because I gave it a good water. So as we go out, I'll give you a little preview of what it looks like. Don't be jealous. It just makes for icy, rainy weather in February and March. We have bad weather in February and March too. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Close this to keep it warm. All right. So before we go out in the actual garden, let me just show y'all what I got here. All right. So here's the my green stalk. Y'all know I have a shorty doo-wop green stalk, so y'all see the strawberries that are covered with the leaves. My greens here, the pak choi, the garlic down at the bottom there. No, brother, we don't want it to snow next week. We want it to snow when we get back. Your timing is wrong. And then over here, you'll see this green stalk with the lettuce up top. Let's see. See the lettuce up top here? Oh, this butter crunch lettuce. These seedlings look real good. And then the prize head, when I watered it the very first time, it scooted all the seeds over to the corner. But check it out. And then there's like tatsoi and mustard on the second row. So it looks pretty good. And then there are beets down at the bottom. Don't know how those are going to do, but we'll see. And this was supposed to be golden beets. You see that little itty bitty sprout right there? I'm going to just let it be and see what happens. It's right there. See what happens. And then what else? And then nothing came up right here. I don't even remember what I put there, but I'm going to throw a different seed down there. Um, so yeah, my two green stalks here. Like I said, I have greens at the top of this one. And just to give you an idea, because um, people like to tease me a little bit, but I'm short. I'm proud to be short, and it is what it is. But I will show y'all. Um, so you can see that they pretty much come to my waist. I don't want the green stalks that go up high because I can't be like trying to reach like this, trying to get into the green stalks. That would be crazy. Um, yes, Rich, I know I'm right. We don't want it to snow next week. We want it to snow once we get back. Let me see what y'all are saying. Uh, yes, Chanel, Rich is out of control. Hi, Angela. I'm in Mobile. I'm short, so I only got three tier. Yeah, I only got the green three-tier green stalk too. Oh, that's what she was saying. Don't say. So, Donzel, you do need some snow. You ever seen snow before, Cece? You ever been in snow? Loving the green stalks. Thank you, Angela Calloway. Oh, look at all the babies grow. Yes, girl. Donzel, don't say bad words. Ain't nothing wrong with being short, friend. I 100%. Um, let's see. So, peace in my garden. I was actually thinking that. I was thinking about getting one of the bigger green stalks and just getting two sets of will and then separating it down into two. Um, oh, you got snow last year? Good for you. Good for you. Rich, you don't need to see no winter wonderland. I'm gonna need you to stop saying things like that. So, all right, where do I start? All right, so let me just turn it around so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So when I come out, my rain barrel is filled to the T, so I got to get my watering cans out here. And if I go over here, you see this pepper plant? It still has some peppers on it. I left it so that Rich could have some. Um, so yeah, and CC said buy you a snow globe. So this is my Swiss chard. Is something is wrong with it. So let me tell y'all while I say that. And I don't know what it is. I said I think it was leaf miners. I sprayed it with like neem oil and I mean it got a little bit better, but I don't know what happened, but it is what it is. So the Swiss chard, something happened to it. The those I'm just gonna leave it. I just want to see what it's gonna look like as long as I watered. I don't remember exactly what it is. And my mustard greens, they're coming up in this pot slowly, but it is what it is. I need to move this over. This, I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna put a little stick here for this broccoli plant. It's like a little baby broccoli, but it'll be fine. I planted it, this one right here. I planted it from seed, and then y'all see I have collard greens. I'm actually gonna pick some of these leaves off the collard greens. Good morning, Miss Cheryl. Good morning. I'm gonna pick some of these collard green leaves. Some of them are kind of like the wind blew and they're like breaking, but they're kind of big. So like if you see like my hand here is bigger than my hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick some of these collard green leaves. Yes, the Swiss chard, I don't know. And all the things over here, I have to come in and water these carrots that I put down in here. I knew they weren't gonna come up right away, but I'm hoping they come up eventually. These were beets that I don't know will make, but we'll see. Oh, they look like they got a little something down there. So I'm gonna just keep watering and see what happens. Yeah, I know if I cut the leaves off of the Swiss chard, you mean, Cece? So y'all can see I was out here raking the other day. So I have a pile there and there's leaves over there for me to rake as well. So I'm gonna rake out this a little bit later today, but let me come over here where I was yesterday, yesterday, and show y'all. See the plants are gone. I took them down today and I left some on the floor of the garden enclosure just because I want to mix them in with the soil, compost them down. I left this one up, this purple Thai pepper plant. I left that one up for now. The ghost pepper plant is still in here, but I could take that out because it's pretty much, if I go in a little bit closer, the weather got to it. I didn't want to overwinter it, but if you check out the leaves, it is done for, right? So it's done all the way over here. It's done. It still has some peppers on it, but hard. So Angela Calloway, you're struggling with the Swiss chard. I was thinking about putting Swiss chard inside of my hydroponic system, but I'm not really sure. So let me just switch you guys around. I need to go get my broken rain barrel so I can sit it up because I want to show y'all what I really want to do with my, oh, well, I could do that for in here. So what I really want to do is, y'all see these leaves that I left down on the floor down here? I want to cut them up and like leave them inside of the soil. Has anybody done? I think I saw G Mama cutting up a plant and putting it back in her potting soil. So I'm gonna cut up some of the leaves from the plant that I did and put them right back into the soil here. Um, Maybe the same thing with this plant right here. So let me know if you guys have done it. It's quite a bit of people in the chat. So if you have a blower, blow those leaves. It'd be better for you to finish faster. Yes, Chas, I can't get it to grow for me. What am I doing wrong? Maybe, um, honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe the fertilizing and stuff. I'm not sure. Blood meal. Okay. Yeah, so blood meal has a lot of nitrogen, right, CC? So yeah, the fertilizing blood meal. So I'm actually gonna put blood meal out in this section of the garden as soon as I get all these leaves out here, because I want to prepare this section of the soil for those plants that's coming out of the hydroponics. And I'm eventually gonna put the hoop houses in here, and then that's part of what I'm gonna do. So let me. What I don't want to do is bury um, peppers in here though, like the old peppers. Well, the baby peppers, I don't wanna bury those in the soil, so I'm just gonna toss those out and cut these up real good. But, so if you're composting back leaves and stems into your garden, let me know how long it takes to break down. Like, I know that a lot of times we leave the leaves down. Uh, you're dropping more seeds today? Oh, Chanel, it does look so my garden enclosure is Chanel's happy place, and it does look very different when there are no pepper plants in here. But I'm gonna have it full of brassicas. I'm gonna put some hoop houses in here once I fertilize the soil and put more plants in here. I probably could go ahead and rip out this ghost pepper today as well and fertilize it real good. I do have my basil that's still left producing down there, so that's good. This is the I'll put it in here. This is the habanero plant that I took out. I'm gonna set it over to the side so I can get it out of my way. But I have shelves in here, so you okay, Angela Calloway, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. You know what I am gonna do though? It's cold out here. I'll put these little insulated gloves on because my fingers is getting cold. Um, put these gloves on and finish cutting up this pepper plant. Finish chatting with y'all. Um, we've been on for an hour. So those of you that are new in the new hour, make sure you like and subscribe. It's not a greenhouse yet, Donzel. Gwen, one of my coworkers is gonna help me cover it with plastic for the winter time. And yeah, she's gonna help me cover them with plastic, doing with the top and the sides. But what I want to be able to do is be able to remove the plastic for when summer comes because I don't need it to be that hot in this particular garden space. But um, so yeah. So I just saw somebody say that they would break down faster if I go over them with a mower. I don't really operate our lawnmower like that, but I figure over the winter, once they aren't green anymore and they break down, they will be okay. So, what's the poll looking like? uh, CC, I want to grow Texas sized carrots and Swiss chard. Okay. Yeah, so oh, you mean the leaves out there? So, peace in my garden, what we have is for those leaves, we have the blower where you suck them into the little bag and it shreds them. So, that's the reason I rake them. The reason why I don't blow them is because I use it for that's part of my exercise. So I'll come out here and rake the yard myself. and then I'll have him come out, use the blower to suck the leaves in, and then put the to compost. Um, so yeah. Chanel is saying you should be able to staple the plastic to the wood for the winter and then take it off. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna staple it to the wood. And depending on how good we staple it, instead of taking it completely down, I may roll it and clip it so that I don't have to keep removing staples in and out of the wood, because what I don't want is for the wood to start cracking on this thing. Because I don't want to have to replace and rebuild anything about this right here. So it's very sturdy. So yeah, you telling her to come to Texas? She said she might say, "Don't threaten her with a good time, CC, she coming." Try to cut these down. That's okay though, because what Imma do is, and I also have to break down the leaves on the outside and put them in the compost bin. Alright, so we're at the top of a new hour. If you're in the stream and you haven't been here before, drop a sub, drop a like, do all the things. Um, so do me a favor, y'all. If y'all have seen any of the pepper challenges, um, drop some hearts in the channel and I'll tell you why in a minute. We have something coming up, best pepper episodes yet. So if you have seen the pepper challenge, drop some hearts. Drop some hearts in the chat. Drop some hearts in the chat. Okay, I see the hearts. So make sure your notifications are turned on, because Monday y'all get to see a good pepper challenge. I've been holding it back for a minute. We did it, I want to say over a month ago, but I'm just gonna release it tomorrow, and you guys will see like some shorts from it all week. If you have me on for Monday's episode, and I don't remember who it was, but soon you'll also see the actual video of me also overwintering the peppers that I took out of here yesterday. I did record a video. I just have to edit it up because people were calling me and I forgot to put my phone on do not disturb. So I'm trying to chop this stuff up real good. Then we could take a little bit of time to go through these squirrels out here. I also had a basil plant in here that I just pulled out. The basil plant was that I had in here on this side wasn't that one that I was harvesting off of, but it was really a deterrent for slugs and whatever else that was I didn't want it to crawl up on my plants. So I have all of this all chopped up. I probably should do it a little finer than this. So I'll see if anybody is saying anything in the chat. Let's see. Uh, okay, that's a great idea. Yes, breaking is good exercise. Angela Calloway, this is my first time being live with you, Chaz, and I hope there are many more. I go live every Saturday and Sunday, with the exception of when I'm out of town. So yes, please do come check me out some more, some more, some more. Dig in with the dirt with Tamiko D. I love that screened in garden enclosure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So let me just move stuff around. Let me share some of this green with other sections of the garden. So I think what I need now is to get my shovel so that I can really put these leaves down in here for compost. What do they call this? Like I need to wash my fingers before I be done chop one of my fingers off of this thing. Then we would have a different type of live stream. The live stream about when Farmer Chas has to go to the hospital. That's what I need to do. Watch my fingers because I almost just chopped through this glove just now. All right. So I'll come back with my shovel and some fertilizer. Um, Good morning, official Jamia. Good morning. Thanks for joining. All right. So got the leaves down there and I'll show y'all. Let me take these off for 1 second. I need to do the same thing on the outside, but I'm probably not going to chop them up as big. The sun is in my eyes. This bell pepper plant right here, let me just try to turn you a different way. This bell pepper plant has some pretty big bell peppers on it. I'll go around to the other side. You can see it a little bit better. So there we go. So it has some pretty big bell peppers on it. I'm trying to leave them, but I don't want them to freeze. And it's pretty big. And then another thing that I have is this purple basil right here. I'm gonna probably chop it and take it down. Probably even put some of the stalks in some water because I want to keep it. So that's my purple basil. Smells so good. Yeah, smells very, very good. And yeah, I'm gonna get my food up before it freezes. You can see that I left this pepper plant right here. See if I can focus in on it. Probably a little where the sun is. So y'all see this pepper plant? It has a ton of these purple Thai chili plant peppers on it. So I gotta get those out of the enclosure. I'm gonna come in and mix in all the leaves from these pepper plants that I left out here. I'm gonna get a shovel and mix that in with mix it in with the soil here. So I gotta get a shovel. I left my shears in there. Oh, before we leave out, I'll show y'all. Um, these are on this side. These are turnips. All on this side, turnip greens. I'm gonna actually pull up some of the leaves or harvest some of the leaves because I could do that and then leave the plants there for the roots. Thank you, Angela Calloway. She said these are some beautiful pepper plants. Thank you. Thank you. You should have saw it when it was all peppers in here for the most part. Everyone loves it. Um, so those are turnips. And then here are different types of radishes, which I kind of need to see what they look like. So if I go in here we go. Here we go. Let me turn it so you can see. Thank you for all the hearts. Appreciate you. So who was it last week? Cece was teasing me because I don't eat stuff out of the garden. Y'all hear that truck? They come right as soon as I start getting good at it, going live. Oh, I broke it. My bad. So this is what is it? The French breakfast, and this is why I don't just go eating stuff out of the garden. You see the slugs or whatever is having their way with this. I'm not gonna eat that. So I'm gonna put it in the compost bin. I'm gonna just toss it outside for now. But I do need to check the other stuff that's down here to see if they're eating that too. And for slugs, I can eat the greens off the radishes, you're saying? I believe you. Y'all know better than me. Just check some of these other radishes down here. They're like, yeah. So, oh, yeah, that was a radish, but yeah, the snails are out here. So I know what I'm gonna do for that. The snails out here having Thanksgiving on my dime. Yes, I'm the wash off first gardener. No judgment though, right? So I'll show you what I got for the snails, but before I do that, before I go back in and warm up a little bit, y'all see these pepper plants that I pulled out? So I'm gonna try to break all of those down and put them inside of this compost bin right here. So That's what I'm gonna do. So all of these, somehow, for the most part, are gonna go right inside of here, right? So go over here before I go back in. So y'all saw I had to cover it and bam, the collards and pak choi and everything's still looking good. These radishes here, did you see that little bee over there? Let me see if I can show you. Oh, it flew away. So I don't really mess with bees too much, but that's these are red meat radishes right here. Oh, they getting big. So let me show you. See there? Check it out. They're looking good. Cover that back up. They could stay out here for a little while longer. These are what are these? Cauliflower, I believe. So you can see the squirrel dug back the go here. You can see the squirrel dug back the leaves here. So, but what I do like is that the frost cover on this side worked very well. Happy about that. And then you can see my little garlic sprouts are coming up. So one thing I'm a little concerned about is where's the little black thing that went with that. So everything everything's looking pretty good. Let me get my watering can from out here. And I'm gonna, I guess, roll up this hose here and turn off the water because I do have enough water here. And yeah. So yes, CC, I'm the wash off first gardener. What are you saying no for? Because you saw how them snail was eating up my radishes. Messed up, right? All right. So back inside, let me check the poll because I want to see what y'all think. My nose is about to run. Whew. All right. So let's see. Let me check this poll. Oh, so everybody think I should do a salad bar in that? I think I will. And I'm gonna do it on live stream tomorrow. My hands is cold. But so I got something for the snails. Cropper told me to get this. Hold on. So this is another thing that I got. I purchased online just because I couldn't find it in the store here. It's in the garbage. So Cropper told me to get some Corey slug and snail killer. I'm gonna drop this out in the garden, but I want to use a different set of gloves because I don't know. So this is ideal for vegetable gardens up to including date of harvest. Remains effective after rain or sprinkling. Used for turf around ornamentals, vegetables, and fruit. So I'm gonna put some Corey's out. How to apply? Scatter the slug. So I just gotta scatter it around. Oh, just okay. Yes, see, so Shelly, that's the same stuff I use. It's amazing. Just shake it around. Okay. RIP Snows. Yeah, they gotta go. So for like these root veggies, and I'm sure that on the other side of the garden, the cherry bell radishes, I'm sure that they had Thanksgiving with that too. So they gotta go. Um, it looks like a box of cereal. Girl, don't you put this in there for to eat for no cereal. You would be upset. You hear me? Um, So yeah, I'm gonna try this. Hopefully, it goes away. So I think I was saying in my stream before, I usually use a brand called Sluggo or something like that, but when it rains, they kind of like it doesn't work. So it's like almost pointless. But for this, it says that it's supposed to I once put this around some slug that was on your patio the next day. It was hard. Oh, you RIP'd it? Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I got the slug. I came in here to get a shovel or a rake to put down. I want to mix the Oh, no, we're not in Africa. That stuff works. They might uh ingest it and makes them feel full. I don't know. Please don't spam the chat. All right. Yeah, they can't they eating more than we do at this point. So let me grab some different just because I don't want to touch stuff. I am in the United States of America. That's where I am. All right. You can just time them out for the stream. All right. In order to get the coffee out, you must open the cup. All right. Here we go. So I need this Sluggo. What else? The shovel. And this is why I have more than one shovel because, oh, here we go. Shovel, Wakanda, USA. That's a good one. Let me open this up before I go out. Make it easy for myself. Cornfield, USA. Okay. Make sure this is open before I go out there. What's what's that case? Oh, it's a trowel, not a shovel. It's I call it a hand shovel. But you right, you right. All right. So I think I got it open. I was gonna pour it in my hand, but the hole is so little. All right. So I got this and this. Will this fit in my pocket? Nope. And I'll come back in for the fertilizer later. Just shake it from the box. Gotcha. I gotta shake it in a lot of different areas though. I'm gonna start from one end of the garden and go to the next with this box. Let me close this door, keep my heat in. It must be some powerful stuff for this tiny hole. I agree with you, Chanel. I want to start over here with these mustard greens that they've been tearing up big time. Okay. I'm trying not to make y'all fall this morning because y'all know the last time they not really. Okay, here we go. But this taking too long. I think I want to bust open this box. Oh, yeah, I do come. So when I get home from work, Shelly, it's dark, and I don't really be trying to mess out here in the dark. But I could tell where they are because, like back here, let me show y'all. So I could tell where they are because see they done toe up this leaf right here. So I know they back there. They gotta go. And I did see that some of them were coming in a soft blanket. Hey, Miss T, how are you? Let's see. I'll come on this side. So I'm gonna put it right over here. All right. Squirrels. Yeah. You saw squirrels? I ain't see them this time, friend. But they've been out here all morning long. Yeah, it's kind of cold over here. That's why I got a hat on. My nose is kind of about to start running though, so I'm gonna have to go back in the house in the sun porch in a minute. You might see some run across the gate in a little bit, cause that's what they was doing this morning. So I'm gonna put some. Okay, CC, that's me. We run from squirrels out here. Y'all, CC eat squirrels, just so you know. Um, Chanel is landscape fabric, 5 mils, I believe. You double it in layers. Some areas you don't have to. Why are we talking about landscape fabric? Let's see what she said. Oh yeah. Um, Shelly got like the good fabric down. 5 ounces, not 5 mils. She got the good fabric down because I think Shelly, correct me if I'm wrong, you had like the little things. Oh, that's disgusting. Yes, was 40 weight gravy. That's so nasty. But I do think that we might get to see some slugs this morning because I have this cardboard down with this rock on top of it. I was trying to see if I could trap it. Okay, maybe not. All I did was kill some grass. All right, but it's all good. Dips in the ground, not sips. Okay. CC said don't judge her for what she eats, but that might be why she don't have squirrel problems because they know that they might they know that they might be uh gonna get eat. Oh, I was gonna ask you where you have your fabric down on the ground. Is it because you had like the groundhogs and moles coming up through the ground? Is that why you put it down? Because I think I heard you say that when you would step, you could feel like kind of like where they were. So I think that's why you did the ground fabric. But I'm just I'm leaning down here because although the squirrels and stuff were coming down here and digging up this part of the garden where I had put those carrot seeds, I'm starting to see like little itty bitty carrots down there. Dean, how are you, Dean? How are you? All right. So let me go back in the enclosure and put down this slug unalive pebbles is what I'm gonna call them. Slug unalive pebbles. And I gotta go back and get my shovel from over there. So one time one time I left excuse me, one time I left the enclosure open and my husband came running out here because he was like, them squirrels gonna go in there and that's what you had it built for, to keep the squirrels out. I'm like, you right. I left it open by mistake. Oh, you didn't want to compete with the grass. Okay. Yeah, I ain't trying to sprain no ankles either, Chanel. But yes, you got moles too. Okay. This sun is in my eyes, so I hope y'all can see. So over here where the snails are pretty much having Thanksgiving with my radishes, I'm gonna just put in a lot of this chores. It's not really coming out the box the way I want it to. So maybe if I tilt it, shake it up. What I also want to do is pull out one of these daikon radishes because I'm not sure how big they are, but I know the leaves for them are like super big. I don't think they ready though. I'm gonna do something that I said I wasn't gonna do, but I'm not that patient this morning, so I'm gonna just poke a hole in here and pour it in my hands. There we go. And sprinkle it like that. So here's what the little pebbles look like. You can't see it. Just sprinkle them down in there next to the roots. And sprinkle them over here where I have my little seedlings that seem to be doing okay. I don't need them right here. Good morning, Ragtop. How are you? Welcome to the channel. All right, now I need to get my trowel and mixing these leaves into the ground here. 1 second. Okay, so, and the soil here is pretty loose for the most part because I just dug out these pepper plants. I'm trying not to disturb the worms that's down in here too much, but I do want to get these leaves down in here. I'm gonna come back out here with some blood meal and put it down here because take the tags out that have gone down in the dirt. And what I'm also looking for, so who was it? Friend saying she was shocked that I touched. Hey, Fortune, how are you? See you later, Cece. See, this could come out. And I have the soil out here in the enclosure is like super rich. It's filled up with worm castings because it's a lot of different, it's so many worms in here and they just keep making castings and I can't complain. It's a blessing that I don't have to buy worm castings to go in here because the worms in here, they like show out for me. I should have moved this up some more. It's okay. So I'm just burying in these leaves as compost. For this one, I'm gonna break it up a little bit more. Everybody saying bye to Cece. Okay. I don't want to leave this out here, so I'm gonna put it in my pocket. So pretty much just working the leaves down in here. So I'll show y'all something with this soil here. So you'll see that the soil here is very rich. It has like a lot of worm castings in it. So that's why out here the plants do very, very well. Go worms, do your thing. How you doing, Rebecca Warren? How are you? How are you? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. So let me just finish mixing all of this in so I can say that I accomplished something today. Moving out this light. Oops. Come in here. And all I'm doing is loosening up the soil so that when I put the plants out here, not only is the worm helping, like worms help aerate the soil, but I'm kind of feeding the worms too by putting these leaves in here too. So leaves and stems, leaves and stems. All right. All right. Almost there. So for those that aren't part of the garden glove, when they come out here and they do this type of thing, they like to be one with the soil, so they'll do this with no gloves on. However, me on the other hand, I don't like the soil down in my nails, so I don't do it. But the next thing I'll do is I'll come out here with some even balance fertilizer or some blood meal, because this is where I'll be putting some brassicas, and got all of this mixed in here. I should probably do the same thing over here, but this plant right here will have to go. Okay. Let's see, where is that? Where's my garden located? North. It's in the northeast. I put fishing worms in your garden. Oh, okay. My dad was telling me to do that, Fortune. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Chanel. I just labeled the seeds from your peppers, Farmer Chas. Thank you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Look, Shelly, you're with me with the garden crew. Like, do y'all know how hard it is to get dirt out of your nails? Like that's ridiculous. Plus, I have to go get me a mani pedi before I go on vacation next week. And I'm not really trying to have that lady dig up in my nails like that because there's dirt in there. So, one, two, three pepper plants left in here. Um, I don't need this plant. So, while I'm in here, we're just gonna go ahead and um, take it out so that I could use this middle space too. Fortune, you have no nails? You're in Connecticut? Ragtop, do you have a garden? And if you do, what do you grow, Ragtop? What do you grow? Tell me, what do you grow? Can I get this out? I can. So y'all can see. Let me do this. Trying to get this ghost pepper out. I'm not overwintering the ghost pepper. Here we go. But I am taking it out of the garden. Look how big it is. Humongous, right? So it could go. Let me make sure I got my daughter put a butterfly in here, so I'm gonna leave it. It's her favorite. So just checking the soil here to make, so what I'm also doing is I'm checking the soil to make sure that there are no like grubs and stuff in here, because those are not great for your plants. So put some leaves down in this soil. A lot of rhizomes out here though. And I guess a pepper that didn't make it. Okay. Some labels that I might can reuse. So thank God I don't see any grubs out here. as I dig through this soil. So let's see. I'm trying to get all of these leaves and everything down into the soil. So I'm just gonna cover them. They'll break down eventually. Not the tags though. The tags are plastic. That's not good for your garden. So I'm just grateful that the soil down in this garden enclosure is just like super rich based off of the amount of worms we have. And I don't really have a lot of like weeds in here either. Although I do pick them, I don't have a lot of weeds in the enclosure either. So like I said, it's a blessing to not have to weed as much. Uh so yeah, I'll fertilize this middle section and I'm going to fertilize this section over here. So it looks dramatically different. Oh, let's see. I didn't have one this year, but you like corn, cantaloupe, tomatoes, cucumbers. Good, ragtop. Great, great, great. You can still be pretty in the garden. Nothing says you have to get dirty. Correct. That ghost pepper is the demon of the child. You think so? So different people have problems with different things, Shelly. Like everyone didn't have an issue with the ghost pepper. Most people had an issue with the Thai chili pepper, and then some people had an issue. Some people did have an issue with the ghost pepper, but the Carolina Reaper is what took most people out. I think Fortune can agree with me when it comes down to that. Okay, Shelly, I agree. I don't do dirty, dirty. Shelly, you handled that ghost pepper. Oh yeah, Chas, I had to label my pepper seeds for Farmer Chas Hot because I don't know which is which. Listen, I hope you know which is which. Fortune said, yeah, those reapers are wild. Yes, they are. They are really wild. So I got the Corys in here. I went ahead and I trimmed and I pulled that last bush out. I do need to trim that and I need to rake some leaves. Sagittarius. So I'll make the announcement again. My birthday is November the 24th. So you make sure when you see that video drop on November 24th, you go in, like, subscribe, follow, drop some comments, drop some happy birthday wishes. Can't wait, Sagittarius here, out in all of that. I'm not a rapper though. That wasn't a rap. That was just me telling y'all. Um, all right. How you doing, mate? Anyway, so I'm gonna drop some Corys over there on that section of the garden. I'm gonna probably come out here and trim this purple basil because I like it and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with it. What I wanna try is, so y'all know pesto is normally like green, right? But with the purple basil, the pesto is gonna look like a yucky color, but I'm pretty sure it's still gonna taste good, right? I'm assuming. It does look super different in here. Let me just give y'all a panel of what it looks like without these pepper bushes in here. So I'll step out so everybody can see. Looks so dramatically different. So see, over here is where you have the radishes and turnips, right? Super, super. And then I have some little seedlings over there. And then this is where I had the dragon's breath and the chicken eats and a ghost pepper. And then I still have a Thai chili pepper. You see how tall it is? It's like my height, if not taller. Yes, brother, I know what my flights only shirt is. Um, then there's where I had like the habanero and those peppers. I still have this bell pepper plant here only because it has like 3 really big bell peppers. And then I still have the purple basil down there. But, like, just taking a step back, like, you see how dramatically different it looks? Looks like a totally different thing, right? Totally different, completely different, totally different. So let me just grab this Corey's. Yeah, Chanel looks totally different because I do remember, like, I could barely get in here before, right? So now I can step in freely and yeah, foraging to answer your question, Rich will be eating peppers come next week. He'll be here on Tuesday evening, so Wednesday, he and I are gonna do a lot of things. I don't know if we're gonna live stream with him here or not. Trying to move this rain barrel so I can sit y'all on it without it falling. Here we go. So thank you for all the hearts in the chat. Hearts in the chat, hearts in the chat. If y'all want to see, no, so Fortune, it's actually more fun when I just record it because I control him a little bit more in controlled setting. Um, and I'm gonna put all the good edits in there. I'm not gonna give him a break. I'm gonna troll him a lot. He's a troll in and of itself. And I was telling him, I'm not gonna put you in danger. So what I will do is I will throw the red flag for him because he'll be out here trying to be a champ, almost dying. And we got a plane to get on Thursday, so I can't let him die. But he is gonna try the pepper challenge among some other things. So thank you for all the hearts in the chat. I appreciate it. So let me come on this side of the garden and put out this slug stuff on this side. What is this? So this proves that the squirrels have been in my garden because they've been trying to dig and bury acorns. They're gonna be mad because I'm about to cover this right up. All right, I think that's enough of this Corey slug stuff. So I could put it up, take it on the inside, and they rooting for you. My brother said, I ain't no punk. We're gonna see if you're a punk, brother, because I think you might be a little bit of a punk. You don't eat spicy food, so oh, she said you better not even flinch. She said that with her chest. I felt it. I felt it. All right. So let me just ask y'all, right? If you were me and you had all of these green peppers that you just ripped out, what would you do with them? Put in the chat. What would you do with all of these green peppers that that are out here on this bush? Before I completely toss them in the garbage, what would you do with them? Let me know. Did I call my brother a punk? Yes, I did. When it comes down to spicy stuff, he might just be a punk, Shelly. He might. Wait a minute. Ragtop, you just said something that I didn't realize. I think I knew that, but I think I knew what you said. He said that the squirrels won't be mad because they don't remember anyway. Jackie Cooper, are you saying keep them, but what would you do with them if you keep them? What are you gonna put them in? Dry them out? Like what? We about to find out if he a punk. You absolutely right. He said he ain't no punk, but we gonna find out. My earring dropped. Is this ear right here? Yep. Okay. Let me pick this up. Okay. So I'm gonna check out this poll. Looks like tomorrow we'll be doing in the hydroponics. They plant pecan trees here. Oh, pecans that turn into trees. Okay. You'll get further than me easily? Brother, guess what? You right. Because I ain't doing them. Pickle them. That's a good idea. I do have some mason jars to pickle them. So last week, if y'all remember, I uh I picked a whole bunch of this ponytail is getting on my nerves. Last week what I did was I picked a whole bunch of peppers and I'll show you where they are because I didn't move them because I wanted to see how many of them was going to turn red. Um so I had 'em. And majority had turned colors. So Gwen is saying dehydrate them, ground them down, and use them as seasoning. So that would work, but I don't. How about I grind them down? I'll put them in a seasoning jar. And Gwen, what you could maybe do is if your daughter wants ground peppers, I'll give them to you, but we don't really use. And I can maybe give some to my in-laws because they do eat spicy food. 3 more likes till 30. Let's get that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody that has come in and liked the stream this morning. So let's get it. Let's get it. If you are in the stream and you forgot to press that like button, let's do so. You have a dehydrator. So do you want to dehydrate them? I'll grind them up. So I tried putting them in a dehydrator here. And what happened was when I was dehydrating them, I uh I started smelling the fumes from them. So let me show you what I've been doing. So these are, I believe I see. So these are the Carolina Reapers. I just sat them out on the sun porch and they kind of dried out here. And I have a little grinder that I purchased and I did do it. But what I'm doing with these are, I'm taking the seeds out and I'm saving them. So, um, y'all remember the little baggies that I got? So let me just try to lean in. So these little baggies, I'm taking the seeds out and I'm saving the seeds so that I can maybe start some seedlings. And there's a chance that I may sell the seeds or gift them to people. So that's what I've been doing with um the seeds that I just left. So I have like I think about 5 or 6 trays. I want to cut them open, let them sit out and dry. And I noticed that when I let them sit out and dry, I will they keep their color and I'm easier. So let's see if I can put this in. I don't know how to do. Here you go. You see the seeds there? I'm able to get them a whole lot easier and they keep their color and I know which ones are good versus bad. So I'll give you an example. Oh, I had a seed that dropped in my hat. So I'll give you an example. This one right here, you probably can't see it, but on the inside, it's a little brown. So I don't think this one is good. I'm gonna probably toss it. Or for some of them, I'm dehydrating. What I want to do is because the pepper ground up is so strong to dissuade the squirrels, I sprinkled it out in the garden because I did do it at least once already. So that's what I did with that. So uh yeah, I'm getting there with doing the thing. So maybe what I'll do is for the green ones, I don't know how strong or not strong they are, but what I could do is what is this? What I could do is maybe pickle some of them. I don't know who's gonna eat it because I'm not. I do know a few people that eat pickled peppers. See you tomorrow morning, Gwen. You have a good one. So there's that. So let me just before we're almost done for the day. Not quite because I have a few more things I want to get done. Got the Corys out, got the pepper out, got the seed, these here that I'm putting in the bag. You know what? So I don't lose these seeds. Your husband burned and smoked peppers. Hey, that's my art. How are you? Welcome to the channel. When you say burn them, did he like put them over fire? And did you smell the fumes when he did that? Like, did he wear a mask when he did it? Let me know. Let me know. So I have like these Carolina Reaper seeds like falling, and I don't want to mix them up because I got other seeds up here. So I'm just gonna put them in the little plastic baggie here. Yeah. So what you need to do, Shelly, is make sure you know which are which, because I would hate for you to plant something and it comes out. I was actually thinking about sending you some ghost pepper seeds or um but I think you should have enough base from the because you got I think two of each pepper. So yeah. Yes, Chess, that's how I see. So you saved your pepper seeds because you sat them out like how I did, or because he burned them? I use small plates and write the name. Oh, that's good. I might have to do the same thing because I think this is a Carolina Reaper plant pods, but I can't tell. I think so. Yeah. So, and what I'm gonna do is um Chanel, can you catch that for me? Or Rich. Thank you. Maju, I got you. If I figure out how to do it, there we go. Okay. Okay. Hello, J3. Hello, hello, hello. All right. They're gone. Yeah, the internet is undefeated. Jegs, I actually did get your email yesterday. Yesterday was crazy. So I look forward to getting your stuff. Everybody, J3 Farm in the building. He sells honey and whipped honeys. So I'm actually probably going to try his on a live stream. Once it gets here, I do need to check the tracking. So how many we have in the chat this morning? Yeah, trolls be on 1,000 all the time. It looks like from my vision, I have one like away from 30 for today. So everybody, thank you in the chat. Let me end this poll. Field inspection. All good, all good. Let me end this poll. You're just in time, Jacqueline, for me to end this poll, for everybody to tell me that they want me to do a salad hydroponic system. That is what the other garden cube is going to be. So I have a question, right? And maybe Jacqueline or Shelly or somebody can help me out with this. But yeah, so tomorrow in my hydroponic system, I'm going to do the hydroponics on Jacqueline, way to go. You getting on Zoom sessions today? I don't know what that. So what I'm gonna do is I'll finish up some work in the garden tomorrow, but the first things that we're gonna do tomorrow at the top of the live, and I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but at the top of the live tomorrow, I'm gonna plan out this garden cube here with the hydroponics. But let me just tell you a little bit about what I have left to do today. I'm gonna empty out my rain barrel, and when I empty out the rain barrel, I'm gonna put oh when I empty out the rain barrel, I'm gonna put fish fertilizer in the water and water all of the greens all around the garden. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm also going to find a dark place to put these pepper plants. The peppers that I'm overwintering, of course, is the Scotch bonnet, Dragon's Breath, Carolina Reaper, and the chicken itza. I think the habanero, I'm going to the habanero is in the enclosure, so I might move that on the inside of the garage as well, up against the wall. Um, oh, no problem, Shelly, no problem. I figured that out afterwards, so it's all good. Um, so I'm gonna find a place to put those. I may rake a little. I have a meeting a little bit later, so I'm not gonna be here during the day. So I actually some of these garden chores might have to wait till tomorrow. Um, so yeah. So the chicken itza was new to my repertoire this year. I think I have some saved in the kitchen because I do need to catch some seeds from it. But I'm hoping that the chicken itza survive because I don't know if I got seeds from it. So that one I don't know, but I will show you that. Where are they? So here are all the Scotch bonnet seeds that I got so far. Probably get some more. I don't need all these Scotch bonnet seeds. So I'm gonna bag a lot of them up. And when I start doing giveaways or when people start joining the channel soon, um, I'm gonna start doing tiers, and certain tiers get free things. And the free things are hello H60. So hello, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Um, so the Scotch bonnets will be so the Scotch bonnets actually, because I learned something from you, Jacqueline, are heirloom. I pulled these from um these are seeds from peppers that I already got, and the plants that I bought they were grown from heirloom seeds. So I'm going to assume that yes, they are. So I got these. They will probably some of them will be given away in a giveaway. I also have habanero seeds that I saved and poblano peppers. The poblano peppers will probably all go into, with the exception of maybe 5 or 6, they will also go into the seed giveaway. And these here are Carolina Reapers that I'm gonna grab the seeds from and grind these up. And so funny that I have the habanero pack here because over on the side I have habanero seeds. I could just put them that I'm waiting to get out as well. So tons of seeds here. Um, I'm going to, when I go to Home Depot later, because I'm listening to y'all, I'm gonna see if I can find a receipt of my busted up little watering wand because it's my fault. I left it out that day it froze and I went to use it yesterday and water was coming from here because the freeze broke it. It broke my wand. So I'm gonna finish up. I'm gonna go outside, use my 511 and water the garden out there. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take this blood meal and I'm gonna put it in the garden enclosure where I plan on putting plants. And those of you that are late to the party, I'll show you the hydroponics. Give me 1 second. I'll show you. Oh, check my. Okay, I'll check my email. So for those of you that are late to the party, some of you saw when I started my hydroponic system, there is a video on my channel that will show you. So you see I have 2 plants left in there. I'm going to completely clean it out. Um, I don't know if anybody has a video on the proper way to clean out your hydroponic system, but this is the garden cube and I'll share a secret with y'all. So I know that Jacqueline kind of sort of does this, but my thing is I like to name some of my things. So this one, no, you can't put it in the dishwasher. If you go in here, I don't know if you can see it because I want it. This one's name is, what is it? Shelly. Because who did I get it from? Shelly. So, and then this one over here, because I already told a fib on this person, this one's name is going to be Cece. So the salad garden, his name's going to be Cece. So, and then I'll show you what happened to the plants. Again, for those of you that weren't here, I'll show you what happened to the plants that were in the hydroponics. Bam, they are here. And I'm going to put them out. Oh, you're going to do a clean? Good. I can't wait to watch it. Shelly, by the way, the cowboy candy video is going to come out the first Monday in um, December. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, I named my hydroponic system, and I'll tell you why I do it. So I go on vacation a good amount, or I travel for work, or I travel for Zeta. Um, I do all the things, and so when I'm not here, um, I like to be able to tell my spouse exactly what to do per system. So if they have names and I know what's planted in them, I could be like, hey, can you go out there and check on Shelly and then measure this out and pour it in? And if can you go out and you check on Cece, which is going to be because of you guys, the gardening one, like, hey, uh, can you go and you do this? So it's a lot easier if I name, and it's a lot easier for people to help me if I identify them with things. So I just use my label maker and I'm just going to put the names on them. And that is why they have names. So if you're in the channel, sadly, we're about to end, but I'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. And I'm for those that can't come back tomorrow, let me just tell you what you can stay tuned for. So number one, tomorrow afternoon-ish, you'll see me um, pulling apart the roots when I took the plants out. So you'll see me transferring from hydroponics to the soil. That's videos coming. And then on November 24th, on a Sunday, you'll see my birthday gardening update video for the month of November. But this Monday, you'll get to see my friend Tamika do the pepper challenge, and her reactions are unforgettable. So you make sure you do that. What's up, Cropper? You late because we about to be done. But you can come back tomorrow. Tomorrow. So yeah, so that's what we got growing on. We're gonna grow big over here. There's this hydroponic system that we're gonna work on tomorrow. Shelly can't wait to watch your cleaning video because I'm gonna need to learn how to do it with that. And I was thinking I might transfer the plants from this hydroponics to soil tomorrow too, if I have time. Because like I said, I do need to go out there and finish my garden work. It's gonna rain a little bit, so I kind of want to get these leaves all crumbled up and let them dry out on the inside. If you are just joining, I'm one like away from 30. So if you could just hit that thumbs up button. There we go. Thank you everybody for joining today. W stream, W stream. It's a win. It's a win. So thank you everybody for joining me today. The trolls were bad, but not as bad as what they are sometimes. So you'll be on the road, but you'll still come. You won't. Hey, friend, however you do it is how you do it. So listen, I don't mind. I like that everybody comes in to support me. The gardening community, in my opinion, is undefeated. Have a safe trip, friend. And oh, okay, okay. Listen, Shelly, if I find one, I'll let you know, and that's how we'll do it. So, thank you everybody for joining the chat. Again, those of you that are new to the stream, please subscribe. My name is Farmer Chaz, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Make sure you go through and you watch some videos. And yes, we do have seed problems. We're gonna do all the seeds and everything. So, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. And hopefully, if it's raining tomorrow, it's okay because we'll be on the inside for most of the time anyway. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see y'all around.